All right, same thing on this problem. A lot of you use guess and check. Might actually be easier if you use a system of equations. So I'm going to show you how that works again. So Danielle bought 5 shirts for a total of $101. Fancy shirts cost $28 and plain shirts cost $15. How many of each type of shirt did she buy? I'm going to go ahead here. Let's go with fancy shirts. I'm going to call them X. Plain shirts, I'm going to call them Y. And so I know I bought a total of 5 shirts, or Danielle bought a total of 5 shirts. So it had to be a combination of fancy shirts and plain shirts. So X plus Y must be 5. But then I can write a second equation that's going to talk about the price of these shirts. However many fancy shirts, X, I had to pay $28 for them. So $28 for every fancy shirt plus $15 for every plain shirt, and it came out to a total of $101. Um, Again, kind of just like the last problem, I could have used substitution or elimination. I think I want to use substitution here because I think that top equation, it looks really easy to get either the x or the y by itself. I think I'm going to get the y by itself. So let me subtract x on both sides here. And this top equation will be y equals 5 minus x. And then so if y is equal to 5 minus x, then I can plug that in for this y in the second equation, which will now look like this. 28x plus 15. Plug in, instead of y, I'm going to plug in that 5 minus x, 101. I'm going to have to distribute here, and I'm going to go off to the side, but I'm going to have 28x plus 75 minus 15x equals 101. Ugh, running out of room here, but you know that says 101. 28x and 5x. Oh wait, I'm sorry, that was a minus 15x. Sorry, I'm sloppy. So that's going to be 13x plus 75 equals 101. Subtract 75 on both sides. You get 13x equals 26. Divide by 13 on both sides, and you're going to figure out that x is 2. And remember that x was these fancy shirts. So I got 2 fancy shirts, but I got 5 total shirts. So if I got 2 fancy shirts, then that means I must have got 3 plain shirts. So it would be 2 fancy, 3 plain. If you want to put it like an ordered pair, 2, 3, or x equals 2, y equals 3, 2 fancy shirts, 3 plain shirts, however you give me the answer, I'll be pretty happy.